Howdy, neighbors. Well, I gotta admit, I really like this area, except for one thing: the wind. Hiding inside from it again. This morning, it was still, it started getting windy at first light again. Only this time it's coming out of the north, so I guess there's some kind of a cold front coming down. It's the only bad thing. This winter has been by far, out of the last 4 years I've been down here, the windiest. And my project coming soon is to rebuild this whole cabinet section right there. The blue stuff is one of my dressers from the house. All I did was cut the fronts off the drawers and screw them in place. I just put sheetrock screws to hold them in. So it's super inefficient use of the space. But it's worked. But I'm going to rebuild the whole thing out of plywood, 1/2-inch plywood. And at the same time, because I have to get 2 sheets, I'm going to be able to build a cabinet right in this space right here that has another 2 shelves up in it. So I'll add more stuff. Plus, I'm going to replace the, I have a shoe tree type thing in the back. Okay, you're going to have to put up with the wind. Oop. Tried ripping the door out of my hand. Oh yeah, I've got hummingbirds and finches coming to my feeders now. Yeah, this is the back of the cabinet. So I'm going to buy a new shoe thing, something different. And then that'll be the back of the cabinet. That'll all get rebuilt. And so will this whole section right here. Because it'll give me a little more room in this space. It'll push this back about 2 to 3 inches. Then I'll be able to revamp all of that. Yep. So that's kind of my plan while I'm camped out here at Aja's place outside of Williams. And I'm going to be calling a realtor today too. Have a chat with him and see what kind of properties are available out here. Because I could see myself having 10 acres of this ground, no problem. Yeah, pretty, quite the view. I mean, it's definitely a nice piece of area to live, I think. Yeah. Later. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, that was all free when I did this. To rebuild it with the price of lumber these days, which is outrageous, it's going to be close to $200 for 2 sheets of plywood. Unreal. Howdy, neighbors. Well, taking a quick break from the disaster. That's going to be my new back cabinets. This is what the van looks like with nothing back there. And every bit of this stuff, not those 3 bags, those have clothes in them, but every bit of this, including all that lumber there, came out of right there and right here on the back end. I gotta rearrange all my wires. It's amazing the amount of stuff that I have in here. And a chunk of it I'm gonna try and just put aside so I can throw it away or give it away. I mean, I even carry a butane stove. It's brand new. I used it 1 tank and then put it away because it just, I didn't like it. Didn't seem to get hot enough. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, 2 pieces of plywood, $123. They were $95 a sheet, plus I had them make some cuts for me so I could get it in Mike's rig. Unreal. 1/2-inch plywood. It's ridiculous. Hummingbirds are coming regularly, and so are the finches. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here now. The winds have finally died down. They're only 6 miles an hour roughly. Yeah, might even have a NutriBullet. I'll be back. What do you think, monster? Okay, so I'm taking a break. That's a pile of clothes that come out of my place. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, there it is. That sexy knee.
You're not soliciting that, are you?
Well, of course I am. And this is my disaster. I've probably taken out, I don't know, at least 100 pounds worth of wood. And this cabinet here is, I'm going to retire it because I bought the wood so that I can build a new cabinet that fits right here. That's what that board is for. I have to mark it from here up to match the curve of the door, or the van wall, I mean, and then cut it and make it fit. But yeah, that's a lot more shelf space. Look at this mess. What a disaster. Wine, NutriBullet, Mophie, stuff for my, what do you call it? Metal detecting. And then I gotta go through all this stuff and throw out what I don't want. That's all burnables. That's burnables. This I'm carrying around. I've been carrying that. It's a giant heavy tow chain. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave these here. I have to unscrew them somehow and mount them on that wall right there, or just leave it right there for now. I got to redo all the wires now that I tore everything out. I still have to cut this out of right here so that I can get the tank back in there. Yeah. So that's what's going on. What a disaster. What do you think, Chloe? What a pretty. No, Mom, it's not going strolling. Why'd you put it back in? Oh, I guess we don't need it because of the shade, yeah. All right. I gotta get back to work. Oh, that breeze feels good. Oops. Knocked over the board. Later. Well, I made it this far. I got that cabinet built. And I got this cabinet built. I have to put faces on them yet. I'm just going to be using probably the same plywood and do like a 2-inch front lip on each of them. That'll help stiffen everything up too and keep everything up there. So yeah, I gained 2 more shelves and I gained a lot of cubic feet. Cool. But I definitely feel it. It was a long day. But, yeah. Gonna work out pretty good, I think. I still got a lot more to do. I gotta get my clothes rack thing up, a rod or something, so I can hang jackets. And yeah, there's just a ton of stuff. But I moved my meter up there, so now I can read it better. It's finally up out of the way. My solar. And I'm guessing we're going to end up with quite a bonfire tonight because there's a lot of pieces from the old dresser. And I still got all that stuff to pack away in here. The back is still open. You can see the top of my 5-gallon propane tank right there. And I've got to build a box to surround it. So I'll get that done tomorrow. But yeah, not bad for $200, and so far one day. But like Vicky said, I worked my butt off, and my lower back is just killing me. Later. Okay. I got it pretty much whittled down. Let me see. I got all of this done. Got a lot more room. A lot more room. And still have the space up above. Still have the space up above to put my shepherd's hooks for the bird feeders. I still have to put screws into that board right there. That's for hanging my coats and shirts. I got to come up with a way to make a wine rack for the wine bottles again. And then I've whittled it down. I've gotten rid of quite a bunch of stuff. I was able to rearrange underneath, so got plenty of room there. Found my old work boots. I had those are a bunch of t-shirts that I've had, and they've ridden in the back for so long that they're sand colored. I'd have to bleach them. I'm leaving this stuff here for, this stuff because somebody else may want it. Got the back situated a little better. I still have that ugly old shoe tree, but I haven't found another one. Well, I haven't been near a store to get one yet. So it all works. The Mophie. And then everything underneath. I still haven't built the box to enclose from the inside, but I'll do that tomorrow. I've put 2 long days into this. And you know what's a trip? All that's holding this whole thing is about 6 screws. So, yep. I got garbage, giveaway, and burn. Oh yeah, and all this under here. A chunk of that's getting thrown out, thrown away. Some of it's given away, the rest gets packed away. Let's